Hi folks, hi Mohammed, hi Niladri. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Hey, hi everyone.
Hey, hi.
I think we can wait a minute or so and then get going. I guess we can get started. Hi everyone, welcome to the OpenEBS monthly community meetings. So we have a few of the folks joining us here. Thanks for joining. Uh, I think as per the standard format, let's get started with the uh, project updates. So currently, uh, the contributors and maintainers are working towards the release of OpenEBS open source 4.4. I think if all goes well, it should be probably released towards the second half or in the last week of October. Um, and some of the highlights of this release will be mainly in the replicated engine Maya store uh, will now support online pool expansion over the same underlying block device. Uh, and then uh, there is also this pool cordoning feature, which will enable a storage administrator to cordon a milestone pool so that new replicas will not be scheduled on that pool and any maintenance activities can be undertaken. Uh, I think these are the main two highlights when it comes to Maya Store. And on the other engines, there are some LVM scheduling enhancements. Um, there is also the LVM restore feature that's also work in progress currently. Um, we also fixed a couple of issues on the project, and at the same time, there is this large pool cluster size issue that has been resolved. So yeah, I think we are making good progress and towards the stability of the open source OpenEBS engines. Uh, and also, not to forget, raw file local PV has mm, now been made an integral part of OpenEBS itself. So it is still an optional installer during the Helm install of the OpenEBS umbrella chart. Uh, Maybe starting with the next version, we might even make it as the default um, install equal to true so that a user of OpenEBS should get raw file installed as a part of the regular installation. So yeah, that's on the project updates front. And I think there are also few interesting OEPs, OpenEBS enhancement proposals, work in progress. Like for example, we have multi-disk aggregated pool support for Maya Store. We are going to start with Stripe or RAID 0 pooling, and also uh, one of our contributors has started working on another OEP related to QoS support. This is going to be a really interesting feature where uh, a storage administrator should be able to specify IOPS and throughput limits on every module so that we can prevent the noisy neighbor attacks. Uh, yeah, that's it from the project updates. If anyone would like to add anything, I think we also are looking at bumping up our SPDK version. Uh, Maybe Divakar can speak more about it. And Niladri Rohan Mohammed, please add if anything I have missed in this update. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, for the SPDK, we are currently using 24.05 version, which is basically 2024 May release. And now we'll be updating it to 25.05, which is 2025 May. So that's the latest one. And 2509 is about to release, but we want to be 2505 is the LTS version. So that's where we are moving. Yeah, as such, we don't have any immediate major feature that we are planning to use out of 2505, but at some points we have interest with moving away with our custom implementation of async connect implementation to use the now available native SPDK implementation for that feature. So yeah, that's about the SPDK upgrade part. And
Yeah.
one more thing which, yeah, I'm not sure if it was mentioned at some point earlier, is those Bitnami images changes which we were discussing some time back. If you can
Yeah. Uh,
explain on that. Yeah.
so a recent highlight across many fronts, I think we have seen that Bitnami has stopped their publicly hosted Bitnami registry. What you get out of Bitnami right now is just latest tagged images for their popular projects like etcd and Postgres and kubectl and stuff like that. Uh, so what we have as we know, Mayastore uses etcd and OpenEBS as a whole uses kubectl for multiple utilities. What we have done for those is we have gone with a simple approach. We have adopted some of these images and put them into the OpenEBS Docker registry. So what that does for us is we can make sure that these images are always pullable. Anyone who's installing these charts, they're never going to hit a image pullback off. That's the main concern when you are running images from public registries. So that bit is fixed. We might have to look towards a uh, more persistent solution, given that it might not be possible to upgrade going forward and adopting newer images. As we know, we won't get the tagged images. They're inaccessible right now. So no solution in place for that. But Mayastore's etcd is upgraded. So we have some runway before we can think about that. Yeah. Mayastore 2.10 will have etcd 12.0 something. I suppose 12.014 or 12.011, one of these two. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Vinodji. Mohammed, do you want to share any updates on raw files?
Yeah, I'm working on two things. First of all, I'm working on the volume cloning and snapshotting to not be depend on the file system, so we could have them in general, not depending on the file system that user sets on the parameters. Also, I have made a background task manager, so we will move some part of things that are synchronous to be asynchronous with graceful shutdown and things like that. We have started that with the snapshots. So currently, yeah, I'm working on this, but yeah, the next thing will be create volume or things like that. And next, I think we will work on the storage pool support, so users can create multiple data directories for their volumes.
Okay, could you explain the storage pool? I didn't follow it well.
Currently, we are using a single data directory on each node for our data directory of sparse files.
Mhm.
So we if we add multiple storage pool supports, so users are able to use multiple drives or multiple partitions or multiple storage classes. For example, they can separate SSDs, HDDs, and NVMe drives in their storage class level.
I see. Okay, so that's the base folder you mean, where these sparse files will get created.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, okay, got it. I think that is probably similar to the concept of a base path in the OpenEBS local PV host path, right? There's something called as a base path that can be uh, modified uh, to select the required storage pool, as in required folder or directory. So if somebody wants to mount a SSD device and then mount it as format it as a file system and then mount it as a directory, then they can specify that in the as the base path in the storage class of local PV host path. So I believe this is similar in concept, right? To that one that we discussed.
What is my mind is that we will make it configurable via the Helm chart values or configurations. So users will define their storage pools in their Helm configurations.
Mhm.
Then user will just put the name of the storage pool in the storage class parameters. Uh, yeah, that will be easier for us to add monitoring and things like that for each storage pool. We can expose metrics and things like that easier. It will be hard to manage it through directly via a storage class.
Okay. Right. Rohan, do you have anything to talk about?
No, Vishnu, like you have covered the LVM part, like the restore from snapshot is going to be in this release, and couple of LVM fixes like thin pole space reclamation, which is fixed by the worker. So yeah, that's it, Vishnu.
Okay, sounds good. Is there anything that anyone wants to discuss or talk about? Let me check where we are on the incubation front. Probably not much progress on that front. We have shared the details of all the adopters, and I believe now we have around 7 submissions, and the triaging is still pending. So once CNCF is able to triage our application, then we should be moving to the next level, which is called as ready for assignment, or the next stage. That's the stage where CNCF will allocate 2 reviewers for every project, and that's how the TOC will start the evaluation. So I believe we are still in the needs triage position or stage. I think we will probably send a note on the CNCF TOC channel, just asking them for the status or when can we expect the triaging to complete. Maybe that's something that we should do. Yeah. Apart from that, anything else, anyone?
Not me.
Not me too.
Okay. All right. If there's nothing else to discuss, we can have a early end for this meeting. So yes, see you guys around. Bye bye.
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 Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Thank you and bye.